Hey there, it's me Eden. Welcome to Crossdressing Adventure Stories. Today I'm going to share with you cross-dressing adventure story called Wife Feminized Ungrateful Husband, Part 6. So, if you're new to the channel, then please consider subscribing to get a new story every day, and please support my work, and buy me a coffee worth $1 only. Support link in the comment, thanks. Well, you seem to have gotten through that hurdle all right. Did you go in the back and try them on? Well, I figured I was caught anyway, so I did. The cashier even gave me a pair of peds to use. Good for you, girl. You might as well stay that way since I've caught you anyway and out of the bedroom too. Do you realize you didn't jump up and try to hide and just owned up to this? Joey realized she was right. He was beginning to realize he could be at ease with his feminine side, and dressing this way sure was more in tune with his now fully B-size bosom and burgeoning bottom. It had been over 4 months and he had filled a size 10 completely like a second skin, and the outline of his panties was clearly visible just like they were when Karen wore tight jeans. He had gotten used to the constriction of his genitals and cursed them for getting in the way of his pretty image. With some experimentation and a little pain, he found he could tuck his testes back where they came from, enhancing a smooth front to his panties. Honey, if you really feel comfortable the way you are dressed, I don't mind if you try a few other little things. Well, Karen, I was wondering, could I maybe try sleeping in something a little cooler? What did you have in mind, Joey? Well, I kinda like that peach-colored waltz gown with the spaghetti straps and the fitted bodice. And where did you come with all the correct words for that sentence? She asked. Probably from reading your magazines, I guess. That sounds all right, but girls don't say kind of, Joanne. It is quite pretty with the ruffles at the bottom, isn't it? And I'm sure your bosom will look lovely in it. I really don't mind, and you're right, gowns are cooler in the summer as are dresses instead of shorts. In fact, I thought you might be ready to enjoy some more Liberated footwear too, so I came home with a pair of red flats that will go with the shirtwaist, slacks or jeans. Also this pair of gold-spiked mules that look nice with a waltz or peignoir set, and a pair of black patent 3-inch pumps for you to try with my little basic black dress. Maybe we can produce that girl at the mall for you. Really, Karen? Really? We are getting along so well, and it seems a small price to pay for our happiness, don't you agree? I never figured on having a crossdresser for a husband, but if it makes us both happier, why fight it? I realize this may make my own mindset seem a little unusual, but I've always thought you were just a little too cute for a boy anyway, so now maybe I can make a pretty girl out of you and we'll both be happier. And I've always been jealous of those eyes and lashes of yours. For tonight, I think I'd like to see some full-length hose with those heels, and maybe you'd let me fix your hair a little, okay? Okay, Karen. Although I don't think many crossdressers have bosoms like mine. No, Joey, but it certainly looks attractive on you. You're lucky I'm not the jealous type. Actually, you'd probably fall more into the shemale category right now, except I think most of them just have implants with working boy plumbing, and yours are real and your plumbing doesn't work so well anymore. First, however, I think we had better show you how to shave like a lady. Get undressed while I run you a nice bubble bath. And don't forget to wash and condition your hair. Here are 2 new razors. I don't want to find a hair on you when you come out of there except on your head and down below, and shave that one to look like mine if it needs it. You do remember what it looks like, don't you? Yes, ma'am, he said with a little giggle. And towel off well and dust on some of that powder all over you from the pearl container on the corner shelf. Okay. As he came out of the bathroom with a big pink towel wrapped around him from his bosom down and his hair swirled up in another one, she couldn't help remarking, "My, that is better, and you smell so nice." When he came out and passed that mirror with the towel tucked between his mounds and his full hair just blow-dried, he caught a glimpse of a girl. Definitely a young woman. A tingle went through him. "First, we put the garter belt waist cincher on you. Okay, now take the hose and work your way down so you have a whole leg in both hands. Point your toes and pull that one all the way up very gently and fasten it to the clips. Here, I'll show you how. Now, do the same with the other one. Don't be afraid to tug at the top, but be careful with your nails. We may have to get you a pair of white cotton gloves. You really need to start paying attention to your manicures. You just got lucky with that pair the other day. Those are tough but oh, so silky. I get them at JCPenney. Pull up your panties nice and tight. Now, tuck that little monster back as far as it will go. In fact, here, let me try something. Hey, that hurt, and besides, I already discovered how to do that. Well, good then, and look at all that's left to hide. Go on. Smooth yourself out more there. We don't want to see Junior on a rampage when you are getting pretty. Where'd the jewels actually go, Karen? Back up inside you for a while, just about in the same place they'd be if they were ovaries. I didn't know that was possible. Yours aren't that big anymore, dear, and, well, not many men would find an advantage in it, but I can see you will. Now, put your bra on like I showed you. That's it. Now adjust the straps and your breasts and the cups. Good girl. Those look very nice, honey. Joe blushed. He realized what noun she had just used. You should learn to be proud of those. There's no telling what size they are going to end up, but I'd look to your mom and sister to get a clue, and that it is a C or D clue, although that could take a couple years. I think you are a little excited. Your nipples are aroused. Now, at least while you are just sitting here in the vanity, I want you to try on your new high heels. Just step in and pull the back up. That's it. Now stand up. I'll fall on my face, Karen. These must be an inch higher than the ones I bought, but boy, they sure make my feet look cute. You have been practicing upstairs in heels, haven't you? Yes. And you have been walking all over the place in the white pumps. These are just higher and sexier. Don't worry. Trust me. Just put your weight on the heel normally and the ball will take most of the pressure, and don't forget to put one foot in front of the other with the toes pointed forward. That's where the sexy sway comes from. You can't stride out or splay your feet to the sides anymore. Your steps won't be much longer than your foot, but you're going to love it. Our walk is learned and you'll need to practice. I stopped by the video store and got a fashion show. I want you to study how the girls walk. They learn to exaggerate, but it will help you with the concept. Well, now you are 5'11", rather statuesque. But that's okay. I'm 5'10" in mine, too. How do they feel? Very comfortable, Karen, and very sexy. I didn't think that it was possible to feel this way. And you get to do it all the time. Now I really am jealous. I absolutely adore how I feel. It's so different. You absolutely adore it? Girl words are sneaking into your speech pattern, Joanne. But I thought you might like them. If you buy good leather shoes, they mold to your foot better and they do look very pretty on your feet. You have cute girl feet with a high arch and low instep. Have you noticed that you have been calling me Joanna lately? He said. Well, it doesn't sound as masculine as Joe, and you certainly don't look like the Joe I married now, do you? Guess not. I don't feel or think like him either. I feel, I don't know, excited, somehow transformed into another world. It's eerie. I'm me, I think, but it's like I've been let loose in a candy store I never thought about playing in. You'll get used to it. It's a light, airy, lovely and sensuous candy store too. Now, turn around and sit down so I can do a few little things here. The hot rollers are ready and you are going to get your first styling, even though we should see about getting you a haircut at the salon, maybe even a perm. Now watch what I'm doing here. I'm not always going to be available to be your personal hairdresser. You can run around the house with your ponytail at your crown like any other girl, or just let it fall and frame your face and then put it back to the nape of your neck at work. In fact, I've just had an inspiration about a French braid that would look cute on you from the crown back. It will end up about the nape of your neck. It's a good thing you haven't had your haircut since you started on your tranquilizers. We'll try that tomorrow. It'll look really cute with a bow at the end. Let's get you all rolled up in the hot rollers. Now that they are in and working, let's look at a few things here, Karen said. Okay. Turn around. I don't want you to see this until I'm finished. First, we take a few of these lower hairs from the brows. Don't worry, just a few stragglers. Your customers aren't going to notice anything stranger than what they've been seeing. You have been going to work looking very androgynous lately anyway, Joanne. That's all for now. See you in the next video. Till then, take care. Oh yes, next part of this series will be published soon. So, please subscribe to my channel and please, support me worth $1 only. Link in the comment and description.